So after I learned a lot about Excel and started doing more and more projects for personal reasons and business reasons, I found myself liking it so much that it occurred to me that potentially this could be a way that I can generate some revenue. Because after working at multiple companies and I saw how they were using Excel, I knew that there had to be other companies out there looking for the same type of assistance. So as I was still working my day job, I decided to try to make some side revenue by offering Excel services. Well, luckily, it's pretty easy to start looking for business. There's a bunch of popular freelancer websites such as Upwork, People Per Hour, Freelancer, Fiverr, and so on. And all you have to do is create a profile and start bidding on jobs. And eventually you will land your first client. But for me personally, I knew I wanted to do this type of work as a career. So I did a little bit more than just creating a profile on a freelancer website. I decided to form an actual business. Now this is totally up to you. You don't have to form a business to start making money freelancing. But if starting a business appeals to you, I will tell you what I did so you kind of have an idea where to start. I formed a single member LLC. Now I won't go into the details of all the different types of businesses that you can form and how they differentiate between each other, but in summary, by forming a single member LLC, I was able to create a separate entity, but was still able to file my business taxes on my personal tax return. So even though that I own a separate business, this made it really easy when it came to filing taxes. Plus, the cost of starting up this business was so low that I didn't find it very risky. But there is a lot of pros and cons of owning your own business, so I strongly suggest doing a lot of research before you just go out and start your own business. One of the main reasons why I wanted to form a business is, like I said before, I saw myself doing this as a career, and I wanted to open up a business bank account so that I can separate my business income and expenses from my personal income and expenses. So once again, forming a business to start freelancing is optional, but if you want to, I strongly recommend having a plan in place and doing a lot of research beforehand. Another step that I took before going out and looking for business was creating a website. Now you don't need a website to start making money freelancing, but it could definitely help with your branding. Now I know there's a lot of different website builders out there, and there's pros and cons of each of them, so I strongly recommend doing research to find the website that best fits your needs. After doing my research, I chose Wix. And for me personally, I had a really good experience using Wix to build my website. I thought it had low cost, it was very user-friendly to create the website, it helped with my brand legitimacy, and I was actually able to invoice my clients through Wix that allowed them to pay with credit card, which I found very useful. Now really quickly, let me show you what I was able to create using Wix. Here's my website, 𝗙𝗏𝗄𝗅. And this is the logo that I created to help me build my brand. But what you are seeing now is everything that I created from scratch from using Wix. And like I said before, the Wix creator was very user-friendly, and it didn't take me too long to create a professional looking website. The main reasons why I wanted to create a website was to help with branding, and it's a good place to show off what you can do. For example, underneath my sample work tab, I have a bunch of different projects that I have worked on that I can showcase my clients if they are wanting to see of what I'm capable of. This type of evidence is very reassuring to the client, and it helps build that trust, making the client feel more comfortable with their decision on hiring you. So in summary, you don't have to form a business or create a website to start freelancing, but down the road, If you find yourself getting more serious about your freelancing work, having a business or a website can definitely help with your branding and legitimacy.